You ever scroll through Amazon and see a table saw that looks like it could handle anything? Big motor, sliding table, extension wings, only to get it home and realize the fence isn't straight, the table wobbles when you push a sheet of plywood, or the dado stack won't fit right? Yeah, I've been burned by that before. So when I saw the Shopfox W1811 10-inch 5 HP sliding table saw pop up in my feed, I dug into the specs, watched a few build videos, and read through what buyers were actually saying. The 4.8-star rating out of 44 reviews tells me a lot of people are happy, but I wanted to know why. If you're considering this saw for real shop work, not just a garage hobby, here's what matters before you click buy. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't a lightweight contractor saw you toss in the back of your truck once a year. The 5 HP motor is serious, and the 10-inch blade means you're not messing around with small rip cuts. The sliding table alone changes the game if you're breaking down sheet goods like plywood or MDF. Most portable saws force you to rip with the fence, which can drift, or you end up flipping the sheet and making multiple passes. With the W1811, you slide the whole table past the blade, which keeps the workpiece flat and the cut straight, no wrestling with the fence alignment every time. That's the kind of feature that saves time and frustration when you're doing kitchen cabinetry or shelving. The table size is generous too. You get the main table plus extension wings, so you're not constantly shifting a full sheet to get it over the blade. That's huge when you're cutting down a 4x8 sheet into manageable pieces. And the max dado width is listed at 13/16 inches, which means you can run standard stacked dado sets without hitting a wall. That's not always the case with smaller contractor saws, where you're stuck with a 1/2 inch dado stack and extra setups. But here's where things get real: this saw isn't for everyone. If you're only doing small DIY projects or occasional trim work, a lighter saw with a smaller motor would be more than enough. You'd save space, money, and setup time. The W1811 is for someone who actually needs a dedicated table saw in the shop, someone who's breaking down sheet goods regularly, cutting hardwoods, or building furniture where precision matters. If you're just starting out or your shop is a one-car garage with limited space, this might feel like overkill. Now, the trade-offs. The sliding table is a big win, but it adds weight in bulk. This isn't something you'll be moving around often. You'll need a permanent spot for it, and you'll want to make sure your floor is level. If your shop floor isn't flat, the table can rock slightly when you're pushing a heavy sheet, which throws off your cut. I've seen guys shim the legs or add a torsion box base to fix it, but that's extra work and cost you might not have budgeted for. Another thing to watch for: the fence system. The W1811 uses a standard rip fence, and while it's solid, it's not magnetic or micro-adjustable like some higher-end saws. You'll need to dial it in every time you set up, and if you're doing repeat cuts, you might want to mark your measurements on the fence with tape or a pencil line. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to expect if you're used to fences that lock in place with a single turn. The Crosscut fence is included, and it's a nice addition for breaking down sheets accurately. You can clamp it to the sliding table and make repeatable cuts without measuring each time. That's a huge time saver when you're doing multiple identical cuts, like for cabinet sides or drawer boxes. But again, it's not a precision instrument, just accurate enough for shop work, not fine furniture. So who should buy this? If you're a serious hobbyist, a small cabinet shop, or a DIYer who's tired of fighting a portable saw, this could be the upgrade you need. The sliding table alone is worth the price if you're tired of wrestling with sheet goods. The 5 HP motor will chew through hardwoods without bogging down, and the dado capacity means you can make joints without switching tools. Who should skip it? If you're just starting out, or your projects are mostly small boards and trim, a lighter saw will do the job without the hassle of moving and leveling a big machine. Also, if you don't have the space or the budget for a permanent setup, this isn't the saw for you. Bottom line, the Shopfox W1811 isn't flashy, but it's built for real work. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's not the most expensive either. The